I'm so sick of this weekend. I don't even want to hear.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of This Takes the Cake. I'm Stohon and I have a first-time guest here. I guess you're not really a guest.
Yeah.
You're like a co-host.
Yeah.
Eliza, if you want to kind of
Hi.
explain who you are, what you do. She's a Myrtle girl.
Yeah, so I'm Eliza. I'm in the Myrtle Beach office. I'm a lead planner. I've been here for almost
Like five
5
months?
months, coming up on
Started
6
in February.
months. Yeah. So I've been here for a minute, but
That's crazy though.
I know. I was thinking last night, and I was like, I'm closer to a year than
Yeah.
I was
That went by really
yeah.
fast.
No, especially because I came in during wedding season.
Oh yeah.
So I
you were
kind of
thrown in.
thrown
Literally.
in, and I blinked, and now I'm almost at 6 months. So
Yeah.
super excited.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm excited. It's going to be a good episode.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fun.
if you're wondering why we're wearing so much pink, because it's October 3rd if you're watching this.
Yeah.
And what does October 3rd mean? Mean Girls. And you should know that. And if you don't, you should stop this episode and go watch it. Okay, so I'll explain what October 3rd means in the movie, and then you can explain what we're doing on this
Perfect.
episode. So in the movie, there's a little montage of Katie and this guy, Aaron, that she likes in math class. And in the montage, she's like, on October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. And he was like, what day is it? And she's like, October 3rd. And if you don't know that, you really should. But that's why we're wearing pink, and that's why it's October 3rd. Because on Wednesdays, they wear pink. And you can explain what we're doing.
Okay, so today we picked the 4 girls, main ones out of the movie, and we're going to go through kind of like their quirks, personalities, and pick what their wedding would be like as wedding planners, kind of like what we think based on personality, and then like some, things where it's like, okay, obviously this is going to be this way because it's happened in the movie. So definitely watch the movie before you listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Because it will make more sense.
Some of the things won't make sense if you
Yeah.
haven't seen the movie.
You'll be like, what? But then if you watched it, you'll be like, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up my notes.
Okay,
I have
yeah.
my notes on my phone. So
Yeah.
who do you want to start with? I have Katie at the front.
Okay, so she was the one I struggled with the most.
Really?
So
I
let's
kind of
get
struggle
her-
with Gretchen the most
Oh.
and Karen.
Gretchen. I have like on lock.
Oh, okay.
So that's okay.
I feel like you're going to have more than me.
No.
Okay.
Mine for Katie is really.
Should we start with Regina then?
Let's start. No, because I feel good about her. Let's start with. Well.
Okay, we can start with Katie.
Okay,
No, because
get
hers
her
is
out of
funny.
the
I want to
way.
say what I
Get
have.
her out of
Okay.
the way. Okay, because I don't like her.
Okay.
Not her, but like her group.
Okay. So I guess we'll kind of go back and forth and say like our little bits.
Yeah. Also, let's preface this: we have not discussed any.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
have-
know what we're gonna
I
say.
have no clue what you wrote
Yeah,
down.
so we might be complete opposite.
I'm
or
scared.
on
Oh
the
my
same
gosh.
page.
See, like with this kind of stuff, I'm gonna hear what you're gonna say. I'm gonna like, wait, she's so right.
Yeah. No, I'll do the same.
But like
for
some of my
you,
stuff is
but
funny. It's just so random.
I love it.
Okay, for Katie, I put that she would get married on October 3rd to Aaron Samuels. This is so funny. For the location, I put Africa.
Okay, I didn't know if I
Because
would.
I feel like it's so obvious, but also towards the end, she's like kind of like the cool, popular girl. But
Yeah.
I also feel like she like went back to her roots and was
For
like
sure.
humble. So I feel like she'd want to go back to Africa.
With her people.
And I said that she would have zoo animals at her wedding
Okay.
as like a little like entertainment thing. Like she'd have like an elephant, maybe a
Yeah.
zebra.
No, that's spot on.
And then I put that she would have tribal African linens. Listen.
Okay, listen, I didn't know like some of that. I didn't want to.
Oh
be,
my
like,
God, I'm scared to hear
canceled.
yours. I said that to David.
I was like, do we get canceled or what?
but I think if
Like,
she has in Africa and they're from Africa, like they would have.
she's respecting her
Yeah.
home.
Okay. Favors Caltine bars because she gave that to Regina.
Yeah.
She would give them out left to right,
Make her
and she'd
gain
say,
the
"You're
weight."
skinny, gain some weight." Sorry, that's whatever. And then this is my last bit 'cause I don't know. I said Damien would be the officiant.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah,
That would have been fun.
but I couldn't think of like for flowers. I feel like she wouldn't do florals, but she would do like African wood, and if that's a thing,
Or like pompous like some
Yeah.
type of
like more boho.
definitely not. I'm not saying weeds, but like
Not the
you know
wheat.
what I mean? But like, they're not.
Yes,
it's not gonna be
yeah.
like
whatever they have in Africa, like an African bush. Is that a thing?
like tumbleweed or something.
Stop! My eyes are watering.
Okay.
Okay.
I
What
love
do you
it.
have?
So that was solid.
Okay.
So I said
scared.
that she was gonna be a pick me girl, and she would
Yes.
definitely like act like things didn't bother her. So like, I don't know, someone could do something and she's going to like be like, oh, it's okay, like it's things happen, but like she would actually be really upset.
Yeah.
And then that would just fall back onto us.
Mhm.
And I think her mom and dad would need a budget breakdown of every single thing.
Oh, for sure.
Like they would need to be walked through everything. A shit ton of room blocks, because I was thinking all of her people from Africa were coming to us.
Oh, okay. But it could be vice versa. Like if everyone goes to
Yeah.
Africa, they would still need room
Or they would need
blocks.
like a lot of transportation. Like the transportation schedule would be,
Oh my gosh,
in
transportation could be like one of those safari like tour buses.
oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I love that. Obviously controls everything, definitely micromanages.
Oh yeah.
I put her late night snack would be pancakes. And I said this because in the show, at the end, they had
Not
a
the show.
certificate, or sorry, the movie. They had a certificate for pancakes. Am I making that up?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
to the pancake house or like
Yeah.
the local diner.
So
or
like
whatever.
that would be their late
No,
night
that's
food.
cute.
And then I put the DJ would introduce her incorrectly. So
Oh,
like
as
it'd be
like Caddy?
Caddy
Yeah.
instead of Katie.
I keep wanting to call her Caddy.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that. That's like a quirky name.
Yeah. Okay.
But when I hear Caddy, I think of like golf caddy.
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And then I put instead of throwing the bouquet, she would do the broken crown. Like she would wear a crown.
See, I almost did
and
that.
then break it and
Yeah.
then throw it.
I almost did that for Regina, and then I didn't. But that's good. I love that.
I love
Okay.
it. That's what I had.
Yeah.
That's all I had for
I feel
her.
like we actually didn't have the same vibes at all. But like I agree with everything you said.
Wait, I put on there. Okay, this is for someone else, but it's funny you put the animals. I had that for someone else,
Okay.
so it's funny.
Oh God.
It would have worked for Katie
Mhm.
too. So
Okay.
I love it. Great job.
Thanks, you too.
Do you want me to do the next one first?
Yeah, you can pick the next one.
Okay, so for the next one, let's
Oh wait, I have something I
do
need to write down.
let's do Karen.
Okay, I'm just writing something down for Gretchen that I remembered this morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first on this one.
Okay.
So Karen, I put she would definitely be late to her own wedding.
Okay. Oh, for sure.
running
I have something
in
kind of similar.
and just being like, guys, like you didn't.
She'd be
wake-
like, "Oh my
you didn't
God,
wake me up."
it's my wedding.
Yeah, you didn't wake me
I thought it
up.
was gonna rain."
Yeah. Speaking of rain,
Okay.
on her wedding day, it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
She's gonna forget her vows.
I wrote the same thing.
Stop.
I literally wrote "forgets her vows mid ceremony." That's so funny.
Twins. Late night food is gonna be Taco Bell.
Oh,
okay. The same.
I'm gagged. I put food. Well, I put food in general, Taco Bell,
Yeah.
and I put in quotes, "You want to go to Taco Bell."
I love it.
And if you don't watch the movie, you don't know what we're
You don't get
talking
it.
about, so you need to watch the movie.
And then I put on there she's gonna have shirtless servers. So like cocktail hour, they're gonna
Oh,
walk
with like a little
around
bow
with
tie.
a bow tie and
Oh
like,
yeah.
you know, be like
Mhm.
whatever.
I love that. That's
and
good.
then overall wedding theme, definitely like bling bling,
Okay.
pink, over the top. Like her bouquet is gonna have like the crystals in it, like just kind of
yes,
chuggy,
like-
but like.
Isn't that a 2000s thing where they had like the crystals right in the like I had those in my prom bouquets.
Well, I've seen them like.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like
recently.
right in the middle of the flower. Oh,
Like
not that recently.
like-
Like a recent bride.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
But like, I mean, it worked for her. Like,
Yeah.
no,
But I know what
no
you're talking-
shade. But yeah, so that's what I have for her. Yeah, not my
Okay.
favorite.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
That's funny though, because we kind of have the same thing.
Okay.
So I kind of, for all my people are different. So for her, I ended up picking a location. Actually, I think I did a location for everyone. Yeah. So for her, I did like a castle.
Okay.
But I'll explain because I originally had what you had. I had pinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I changed my mind and went with this, but it's kind of like pinks as well.
Okay.
And then for colors, I put that she would have like a rainbow fairy tale wedding, which is like kind of the same vibes
Yeah.
though, like lots of pinks, like extra.
But you're saying she's gonna have like
she'll have like
Roy G. Biv, like all of the colors,
yeah, but in like a cute like
tasteful
fairy tale princess way. And I feel like she would have like little like fake butterflies in her florals, but in like kind of in like a chuggy way, but kind of like, oh, that could be cute. I don't know.
So like castle, like old money, like kind of like fairy.
But yeah, but with like a 2000s like vibe.
Oh, like those little the clips that you used to wear in your hair,
Like
when
the
you were a kid,
barrettes?
but they're little like flower butterflies.
Like it's almost giving like a little kid had a wedding just because
Yeah.
of like her personality.
Yeah, because she is a kid.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
kind of
I
like
love
a little
it.
dumb. But and then I put that she would wear like a really puffy like cupcake dress.
But
And then I also put she would forget her vows mid ceremony, and I put she would have Taco Bell.
I love it.
There's something I was gonna say earlier, but yeah, hers was kind of like,
She really, to me, like didn't
Like
have a huge role. Like she was just kind of there.
like it just gives like her wedding would just give like, oh okay,
Yeah. Like okay.
yeah,
Like it happened and then nobody like next. Okay.
yeah,
I love it.
okay.
We were pretty like not
We were pretty similar
like
with
similar
that one.
with that one. Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to do Regina next? Because you said you really like Gretchen, so we can save
Yeah.
that for last.
But also like saying this, it might be really bad for Gretchen. Like I think, okay, I nailed it, but
okay.
also you could be like, did you watch the movie? You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See, because I don't.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
You do who you want. You pick.
No, we'll
it's
do.
your turn.
Well, okay,
I
we'll
just
do
picked.
Regina because hers.
Okay.
I think I have it pretty good. So, well, okay. Also, I kind of had two for hers, and then I ended up switching because I switched Karen's. Excuse me, I'm burping. Okay, so for Regina, I put location would be Malibu. 'Cause she gives like West Coast California
Wait, who
vibes.
are we doing? Regina.
Regina.
Okay.
Again, I'm kind of going off. I'm trying to go off of like the character in the movie and not like necessarily what they. I don't know.
Well, it was hard for Katie because I feel like she has like she's three different people in
Right?
the movie. Like you have who you start
and
off
I feel like
with
same with Regina in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all definitely, this is a movie for character development. So it's hard like picking what character you want to go off of.
That's why I tried to do just like general.
Yeah.
But for her colors, I originally had black and white
Okay.
because I feel like she would just be like
classy.
classy, kind of basic, even though it's like it can be cute. And she would think that like black and white is like the next big thing, but like everyone's been doing it. But then I switched it and I went pink.
Okay. But that's good what you're
But
saying. Like thinking that it would be the next big thing
Yes.
is very, very
Yeah.
true.
But so I don't know. I'm kind of stuck between those two colors, but maybe she has like a mix. And then I put her late night food to be spinach because like she doesn't like to eat. But then I almost put cheese fries because in that one part she was like,
yeah,
she didn't know the calories. She goes, oh, I'm getting cheese fries.
that's good.
Yeah.
She would have cheese fries.
Yeah. That would be a great late night food.
Oh, same.
Like I would do that.
I'd be, yeah.
And then flowers, I feel like she would just be basic, like white and pink roses. Like, but again,
just
she would think that
rose.
she like did something, but
Yeah.
like everyone does that.
Like go into the floral meeting, be like, guys,
Be like, I have a great
I
idea.
have a great idea.
And she's like white and pink roses. And it's like, okay. I put for her dress, I feel like she would, again, I feel like, I don't know if this means like pick me, but like she's thinking she's like unique and it's like kind of just basic and cringy. For her dress, I put that it would be a blush pink dress, strapless with like a tulle skirt.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if she had the blush pink dress, she'd be like, this is different.
This is different.
But like people do different color dresses.
all the time.
Yeah. Okay, and then I put that her mom would wear white/cream. Because her mom gives
her
those vibes.
Yeah.
But like her mom seems genuine, but I feel like she would wear some shade of white and be like, hey girls. And Regina would be like, bro.
Do you think her bridesmaids would wear
I don't know. I didn't.
a white or a pink or like a different?
Knowing her, she would give her bridesmaids like an ugly color.
Oh, she would, and she would make them all wear the same cut dress,
Yeah.
and it would.
Yeah. But
No,
also, like,
I hate that.
towards the end of the movie, she was like different. She was like an athletic girl. But I'm just going off of her overall vibe of being like a mean girl. You know what I
No,
mean?
because even though she's like, yeah, like a sports girl now, like she still has her roots in her.
Yeah.
Of like you're
For
gonna wear the ugly dress to make me feel better.
Yeah. And then I put that she would wear a tiara with a veil.
Yeah.
She has to have that crown because she thinks she's the queen.
For sure.
And then my last thing is she would make the girls do the Christmas dance for everyone.
Oh my God.
I feel like she would totally do that.
So good.
But I think the way she would do it is she wouldn't tell them, and then like day of or like right before it happens, she would pull them aside and like force them to do it.
Yeah. It would be
But
like,
they wouldn't want to do it. And she's like, no, it'll be fun. And they're like, what the fuck?
it'd be like one of those dances, when they'll have like, obviously it's choreographed, but then like the guy sitting there and like they'll walk out and like do the dance. It's that dance.
Yeah, I totally feel like they would do it.
Good.
Because and I feel like she's one of those people that's like, she's like 28 and is like stuck in high school.
Like,
you know
still
what I mean?
showing like her cheerleading photos.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
And like, still goes back to high school and like, do you ever see those TikToks where it's like the person graduated 3 years ago but goes back to high school and like dangles their keys in class and like they're like, I remember when I was in this class. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure. Stuck in it.
Yeah, but that's what I had for Regina.
Okay. I love it. That was really good.
Thanks.
That was really good. Okay, so I put I feel like the obvious, I put the guest book would be the burn book. So like you would go in and like write like, okay, your name, but then like a nasty comment about someone. Like she would eat that up, and she would go home, like she'd be on the way home from reception, like reading that shit, being like,
I'm so dead.
That's
In the exit card.
Yeah. Okay, so she would be married in a church that she's never been to.
Okay.
By a pastor she's never met.
Like she's not religious at all, but
No.
she's like, yes, I want to be in a church. I'm holy.
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
she's like, thank you so much, like, for being a
And
part
she's
of
like
the
not
day,
religious. Yeah.
but like doesn't know anything.
Yeah, that's so
Which
accurate.
is like, okay, I mean, personally, I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that, but like,
yeah,
she would eat it.
like you do you, but
because she would want to make sure everybody knows, like,
yes. And people would come up to her and they're like, oh, I didn't know you're religious. And she's like, yeah, we go to
it's a new
church every
journey I'm
Sunday.
on.
And like, she like does not go to church at
Yeah,
all.
no.
Yeah, okay. I love that.
She's like, Jesus, who? No.
she's like, and like has never prayed a day in her life.
Traditional wedding.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, definitely like the black and white.
Yeah.
Like long veil, chain, like all that.
But like long,
like long, like dramatic.
obnoxious.
Oh, she would have her.
Like she would have it 10 feet long so people know that she's walking in.
Yeah. And she's taking her she's making eye contact with
She's
everyone.
walking so slow in a
She's
ceremony.
like, and she's talking shit in her head. Like the entire, like,
she's
why
like,
is she wearing
she
that?
wore that fucking dress. Are you
Really?
kidding?
Yeah. No. Okay.
She wore last season's heels.
Literally. I put her mom would be insane. Like,
yes.
Genuinely, like the one where you have to write on the timeline, like, mom does not get microphone.
Yeah.
Ever. Because she would go on and make it all about her.
Yes.
And
she would have the camcorder that she had in the thing.
She would
she'd be
all
like,
up in her
smile,
face.
girls.
No, because she would see them doing the dance and hop in. I'm like, no.
She'd be like, surprise.
Surprise.
That's so funny.
Country club wedding.
Yeah, for sure.
Like reception. Married in a church, and then they go to the country club that their family
Probably
remembers
owns.
that, and everyone owns, and like everyone hates.
Yeah.
Pink florals. So we were kind of on the same vibe there.
Like she has to have some sort of pink.
Yeah. And I put transportation would be a school bus.
Okay, I almost put that. That's good. That's good.
So she would walk down the aisle to Obsessed by Mariah Carey. And she would eat it up.
I'm so dead.
She would love it.
How does that song go again?
Why you so obsessed
Yes.
with
Oh my
me?
God.
What? Yeah, she would eat
It'd
it
be
up.
like a slow version, and she'd be like walking down the aisle,
and she'd be like singing it to herself the whole way through.
and her husband would be loving it because her husband's just like blinded by the love.
Yeah. No, I didn't put this on there, but she definitely would be like in love with the groomsman or like in love with the officiant. Like,
oh yeah,
someone would stand up and be like, I object.
Yes.
because like they're in love, or she's going off like after like reception or something during reception. Like she's missing for 10 minutes and she's like hooking up with somebody else.
What was his
Like-
name? What was that football player that he was kind of dating?
Okay, no, but let's speak about that because I saw him. Have you ever watched? You still don't watch it, Blacklist.
No, is he in it?
He's in it. I was like, where do I know him from? He's in Blacklist.
He's cute in the movie.
If you guys haven't watched it, watch it.
Is he cute in Blacklist?
No.
Oh,
I'm personally a
sucks.
Raymond Reddington fan.
that's the older guy.
Yes. Love him.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I swear I've
There's
read
like
the book.
some issues there though.
Is there a book?
I don't know.
I swear I've read it.
I don't know if it's called Blacklist or The Blacklist. So don't clock me if I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. Okay, so her bridesmaids are going to be her fiance's groomsmen's best friends. So, like, they're not her friends. Like, she only has them because of her boyfriend.
Or it's like
her
the whole like lacrosse team.
Yeah. No, she had to be like, okay, girls, all of you, because I
And
have
they're
no
like-
other friends.
Yeah. Okay.
And then lastly, her after ceremony drink would be a cranberry cocktail.
Mm.
Because she has that, she was
Yes.
drinking that cranberry juice.
And when he was like, it's all sugar, and she's like, I'm trying to lose 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, girl, be for real.
Be for real. Yeah. Okay, that's
Okay.
all I have.
That was good.
We did good on that
Yeah,
one.
that was
I think
good.
so far that's like our best one we've had.
Yeah, she was the easiest to like add details for.
Yeah, because she had a lot of I would say in the whole movie, she's the main character.
Yeah.
Or is it supposed to be Katie?
It's like her and Katie.
See, that's the thing.
It's like about their relationship.
No, because that speaks so much on Katie's personality of like she wants to be the main character, but she's just not.
Yeah. That really is. Wow.
Poor Katie. Okay, last one is Gretchen. Personally,
Okay, you said you had a lot for her.
I don't have a lot, but I just put a lot of effort into this one. And
Okay, I tried to.
Really,
I kind of went cringy with her wedding.
I love her. She's my favorite.
Oh, I do love her, but
Oh, also let's
Homegirl's
rank
a
the
little-
girls
okay, at the end.
at the end of like our favorite and then our
like
least favorite,
of like how we like them, or
like overall,
or like okay.
and then whose wedding ours would be out of these four.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay, I'm adding stuff on, but okay. Next.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, do you
I
wanna go first?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're on to Gretchen. What is it? Gretchen Wiener.
Gretchen Wieners with an
Wieners.
S.
Wiener.
Like imagine that being your last
Wieners.
name.
Gretchen Wieners. I love her, and I think she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She's a little dramatic though.
yeah. I love it, but I
like,
couldn't
it was
be her
funny.
friend. I would
Yeah.
be overwhelmed, and like I just love how she what did she say? She was like, I never even said this about da da da, and then as she's telling Katie like the secret, but she's like, I never told anyone.
Oh,
But
about
like
her
she
cheating.
just told something like that. She's like, I'm such a good friend. I never even told
Yeah, and she was like, I'm such a good friend because I've never told anyone.
anyone as she's telling her whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's definitely
She couldn't wear the gold hoops.
she was tore up about those gold hoops. I
Mhm.
was like, girl,
Yeah.
just wear some pearls. So her dad's definitely gonna pull rank.
Mm,
Like he's gonna come up in there in his big old car,
yeah.
being like, "Do you know who I am?" And I'm gonna be like, "No,
She's gonna call him daddy. But like in like a daddy.
Daddy, what?" Yeah, I
Ugh,
can't with that
that's so
stuff.
cringy.
I'm so sorry, but like I've never called. I love my dad. He's my
But I
bestie.
cannot call him that.
No, like maybe when I don't even know if I did it when I was
Maybe
a
when I was
kid.
10.
I'll be like, "Hey, Greg." Now,
The Greg. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I'm like, hey, Mike.
yeah, I do
He's
it when
like-
he's like when I'm trying to like irritate him.
Yeah.
Greg, what
I
do
say
you
it to my mom. I'm like, hey, Michelle. She's like, hi, Sarah.
Dude, I call my mom Carm. Her name's Carmen, but we all call her Hey Carm
Wait, that's such a cute
or
name.
Carmy. Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. So she's going to have 5 outfit changes. One
Mhm.
after the other. 30 minutes apart. She's going to walk out like whatever.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
She's going to be a sloppy drunk. Like
She's
sloppy.
gonna cry at one
And
point.
she's
gonna
going-
cry like 3 times.
Yes, and she's going to share everyone's secrets. Like
Yeah.
she's going to be giving a speech and be like, "Remember when did it you know what I mean?" And
And
you're
everyone's
like,
gonna be like, oh,
get off the stage. So then she's gonna have French duck nails. Do you know what those are?
Yeah, they're
like the square. They go out like that.
oh my gosh, yeah.
And their duck and their French tip.
Damn, we were really
Don't
giving
look
her
at my
the
nails.
worst one.
No, but it's so
No,
on
'cause I
point
gave her
because I'm not even at my main point
I gave her a
yet.
chuggy wedding.
That's the word, is chuggy.
Yeah.
So then she's going to have, her dad owns, what is it, toastal strudels or something? Toast strudels?
That's what you said. Toaster strudel.
Toaster strudels.
Yeah.
Strudels.
Wait, okay, I said the same thing.
They're going to sponsor her wedding.
Okay, I kind of have something similar.
Well, like, I don't even know if it's sponsoring because if her dad owns it, isn't that just like your dad's paying for the wedding?
yeah, but he like has to make it known that he owns it.
And they're going to be at the wedding, like cocktail hour, you're getting one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I have cheetah print everywhere. Like her bridesmaids are in cheetah print.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's that satin cheetah print. I have a specific dress in my head of what they're
Okay.
wearing. It's like a short,
No, I could so see
like
that.
boobs are out. It's a little
Yeah.
ruching, and they're in like a bright pink crystal heel.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I gave her
and
poor
then,
Gretchen, I gave her a really ugly wedding.
but the overall vibe of this that I really feel to my core from Gretchen. Have you ever watched My Big Fat American Gypsy Wedding?
Sometimes, yeah, like bits and pieces.
Okay, or like Gypsy Wives?
Yes.
Or Gypsy Sisters?
Yeah.
She is one of them. She's a traveler.
Stop, not
Like-
the traveler. Well, she's Jewish, and they have like really big weddings.
Okay, but like this is Gypsy. I don't know if they're this.
No, they're not.
they
But I'm
be
just saying, like she.
Same, yeah, but like I mean, this is like chuggy. The big crowns. Like she's on
Stop.
that show.
Okay.
And I see it.
Oh, and
so,
she eats it up, and she's like,
like, dude, you need to watch it. Like, go home and
No,
watch an
okay.
episode,
I've
and
seen
now
it-
you're gonna see.
yeah.
It is just everything. The epitome. Like she's going to have like a pink dress that the tulle is just huge, like over the top.
Oh, she would have.
like
a
she would
big-ass
walk in with
dress.
the wand. Do you know what I'm saying?
in a fucking carriage.
In the carriage,
It's
no,
giving
literally.
Gary, I'm gonna say fairy.
Very.
It's giving Gary. What? Gary Fodmother.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
No, but that's all I have for her. And honestly, she was gonna have like leopards or like cheetahs at her cocktail hour.
Oh, her dad totally has a connection.
And they're like, when you walk in, like, okay, imagine Brook Green, you're walking in the gates. It's like the two of them sitting at the sides.
And they're there with like the zookeeper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her dad is probably like in the mafia or something.
Yeah.
And has like a connection.
For sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that
That's
was
good.
Okay. I don't
Okay.
know if I like did as well as I thought.
No,
in
that
my
was
head.
good.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
We kind of actually we don't really have the same vibes.
Oh, this is good though.
I gave her like an ugly wedding. Well, I think it's ugly.
It's probably gonna be my favorite.
So
I'm like, that's my wedding.
No, probably not. The location, I put the plaza. It's like
Like an Eloise.
I think it's in New York City.
That's a nice wedding.
Yeah. Well, so the venue's nice because her dad has money, so she's like, I want it at the most bougie place ever. And like,
Okay.
so it
Okay.
has potential, but like
Okay.
I kind of with this I went back to like early 2000s.
Okay.
For colors, I put purples and greens. She gives dark purple vibes.
Okay.
Right?
That's so weird. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Okay.
very opposite of what I've put, but like
but yours makes sense.
she does give purple.
She would have like dark purples and cheetah.
But
like,
she would be the bitch that wears like purple everything. Like you seen the TikTok girl? She's like
No.
purple carpet, purple. Like she only uses Fabuloso because it's purple, purple toothbrush, purple hair.
stop.
She gives purple.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
So yeah, she was just giving those vibes. And then for bridesmaid dresses, I put dark purple, but I could totally see the cheetah print though, because that really makes sense. And then favors, toaster strudels, obviously.
That's good.
But I feel like with that, they would go like all out. Like they would have them like in the florals. They would have them on like
The
every
toaster
place.
strudels?
Yes.
In the
Like her dad would need to make it known that he owns this shit.
Yeah.
Like they would have it at every place setting. They would have it on every ceremony seat. Different flavors.
No, and he's writing it off because it's marketing or something.
Yeah. It's like
He's
tax.
like, this is a tax
Wait.
write off.
It's like tax fraud, but then he gets like arrested at the wedding because they're like, you've been doing what's the other word? Not tax fraud.
Tax invasion or like
Maybe
I think it is tax.
like money laundering.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. He would get arrested like mid-ceremony or mid-wedding for that. And then she would like break down.
Do you see him?
And she'd be
as
like, Daddy.
Do you see him as like Italian or something?
Low-key.
Like a big.
He
reminds
like
me
a big hoss.
like one groom's dad, like specifically, like that vibe.
You're talking about
Like
one of our groom's dads?
Yes, like I can picture him as
Do
that.
I know who they are?
No, you weren't at that wedding.
Yeah, he gives like big hoss vibes, like big Italian man.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so then I just thought of this morning. That's what I was writing down earlier. For flowers, she would have dark green and purple hydrangeas.
She would have a hydrangea.
And like those can be cute for sure, but
Yeah.
like a dark green and a dark purple like everywhere. I feel like. And she would have like the really
Earth.
Earth?
Like Earth Day vibes. I don't know.
Oh, okay. She would have like the really big tall centerpieces.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
She would.
And then I put that she would be a bridezilla,
Yeah.
like, which is a given. She would just freak out. And then I said that she would freak out before a ceremony.
Like
and
not want to walk down the aisle? Or
Yeah,
just like
for
out?
no reason.
Yeah.
She would just freak out because like one little tiny thing goes wrong, and you know what I mean?
And it makes the whole day like.
But I also thought of last night. I just didn't write it down. I feel like something would happen where she would invite Regina and she like shows up and like I feel like Gretchen would give what's it called when they give guests like a dress code, a dress code. And I feel like Regina would show up in like the wrong color.
Yeah.
And then Gretchen would find out before the ceremony and like freak out because of that.
And then that would not.
Yeah. Or it'd be
want
the
her to go down the
opposite where
aisle.
like I feel like she would invite Regina though because she's always been obsessed with her. But I feel like the opposite of that is she wouldn't invite Regina and then Regina would show up. And she'd be like freak out and cry.
No, she would. Regina would show up to somewhere that she's not invited. Like she would show up to like rehearsal dinner.
No,
or something. Like, oh my
literally.
gosh, like I got.
And she would give like the biggest speech and make it all about her.
Yeah.
I remember when Regina bought these gold hoops and I sadly couldn't let her wear them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to rate if you've ever seen the show Four Weddings. It's like an older show. Like I think we were in like
TLC.
middle school.
Oh, I loved it.
Like
though.
I loved that. Oh,
Yeah.
and I was rating them like trash, ugly, like as if like they probably had like really rich weddings and I'm like judging them so hard and I'm like 8 years old.
And I would do the same with Say Yes to the Dress. They would come in and be like, "My budget is
Yes.
$50,000," and
I'm
I'd
like,
be
you're
like,
literally
poor.
fucking poor.
I was like, literally, you can't get
You're
anything.
so broke.
I was like, what?
No, me too. And I'm like, don't even have any concept of money. I'm like so stupid.
I'm like eating my McDonald's chicken nuggets. Like,
I have like Kraft mac and cheese. I'm like an iPad kid on my couch. Like,
no,
literally.
Same.
Okay, so should we do our least favorite to favorite?
Okay.
I think based off of what I gave Katie, I don't know. You know what? Love you, Gretchen, but I think she's going to have to be my least favorite based off of what I gave her.
Okay. That's fair.
Because greens and purples are just like cringy.
Yeah.
Unless they're done right. Like I've seen a few weddings where it's like more pastels and they're cute. But from what I gave her, not very cute. And because she would freak out. The venue though was nice. But the food, it's only toaster strudels, so like not
no
good.
protein.
Yeah. So she'd be my least favorite.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite?
I would say from what I put, obviously greens and purples, I agree with you. Like I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say out of my list would be probably Katie.
Would you
Just
give her again?
because like controls everything, micromanages,
Yeah.
like
Not
late
good.
night food pancakes. Like I don't it's
Really?
not for me.
I would eat that shit.
I mean, I do love a pancake, don't get me wrong, but like late night I want like
it's kind of like
Bojangles.
it's kind of like a messy late night food because it's not like a sandwich you can just carry
It's
around.
unrealistic.
It's like you have to put it on a plate and eat it with a fork and knife.
giving you syrup, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But I didn't really give her like a ton on like the actual wedding itself. Like I don't have like a venue or anything. I just
Yeah.
am thinking like personally, like from a wedding planner standpoint of like actual bride itself, like
Yeah.
is she gonna be mean to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want that. So that's my least
For sure.
favorite.
Okay. For third favorite, this is hard.
Oh, and I don't transportation. I can't.
What did she have again?
A lot of transportation because she has a lot of people coming from out of town,
Mhm.
and it can just get like makes
Like
your eye
people are
twitch.
probably late to the ceremony because of it. Our worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I would have to put Katie at my third.
Okay.
Well, I don't know because it would be cool to go to Africa.
Oh, for sure.
But it's like the favors are Caltine bars.
You want to gain weight?
I don't want to. No, I don't want to eat those.
Is she gonna tell them though? Like, okay,
No, she'll probably like chuck them at people.
and be like, "Eat this. It's gonna make you."
No,
skinny."
literally, or she'll. Yeah, and then she's also giving pick me because she gets married on October 3rd to Aaron Samuels. So I'm like, like not everything. Well, I guess it's her wedding day, but
So does Regina go to the wedding?
I don't know.
Or does she? Oh, is she? Regina was trying to sabotage the wedding.
Yeah.
With like, have you seen that movie? Is it Brides or Bride War? I don't know. It has Cameron Diaz and the other one, and they're like,
Anne Hathaway.
yes, and they're like giving each other like
Oh.
playing pranks and stuff.
Yes. Oh, that's
Regina,
totally
that's
what they would
be
do.
doing. Oh, who is it? Kate Hudson.
Oh,
Sorry, girl.
yeah. Sorry, Cameron Diaz.
Sorry if you're watching.
No, I just watched that recently, and it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like sad because they're like best friends and they hate each other, and then it gets good again.
Is she with or is that a different movie? What's that man? All right. What is he?
Oh,
That's a different movie?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
He's
I'm not familiar.
Not
with
the all right.
You knew who I was talking about though.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she would have to be my third, just because like overall, like, well, I don't know. I do like the venue that it's in Africa, and she would have zoo animals, so that's like
Yeah.
really cool.
Very
But everything-
interactive.
But like the wedding itself would probably just be ugly because she would have like the African wood and like the tumbleweeds, and I'm like, girl,
The tumbleweed.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm
I'm pretty sure.
Tumbleweeds are just floating down the table. By the end, like by the time reception comes around, they're just like all floated, all
floating.
like flew off.
Well,
Okay.
it's nice though, because like, okay, they can move it from cocktail
Right, they're
hour
very
to reception.
versatile.
We don't have to
And
move
she
them.
has the weeds. Don't forget the weeds.
the weeds
There's like some
of
ferns.
ferns.
Maybe some poison ivy. like,
she would to give her guess.
yeah. Okay. What would be your
Um,
third favorite pick?
I'm on my second. Did you do third? Oh wait, no, because it's
Like in
fourth,
third.
third.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Karen,
Okay. I almost did her. as
just
my third.
because, like, again, I feel like you would forget about her. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I don't
like
think it
no
would be
one
the
would show up
wedding.
to her wedding.
Oh, that would make me so
No,
sad.
she would get the date wrong on her
Oh my
invitations.
gosh, you're
no,
right.
she would get the date wrong,
Oh my gosh.
and then everyone would show up on like the actual date, but then she would think it was the date that she put on
Yeah.
the invitation.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's good.
you're right.
Hmm.
So it
Okay.
would just be no wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, and it rains. I wouldn't want to go to a wedding that's
Yeah.
raining.
But I think it's good luck if it rains.
Yeah, I've heard that, but like, is it?
I don't know.
Is it though?
It rained at my parents' wedding.
Oh, and they've been married. Okay,
They're still
so
married.
it is probably good luck.
There's probably a lot of people that are divorced and it rained on their wedding, so
Yeah.
that's sad. Anyways,
Have a rain plan. Get a tent.
have a tent.
Get them to measure.
Measure the space.
Measure the space.
Okay. So for second, wow, this is crazy. I think I might do Regina second.
Oh, so your first would be
Based off of what I
Karen.
gave. Yeah. We'll get
Okay.
into that. Well, based off of what I gave them.
Okay. Right, because I'm forgetting we do have some
Yes.
different things. Okay.
For Regina, I would like the location because I gave her Malibu. Like, that's really cool. I've never been there. So I'm like, okay, road trip. But the white and pink roses, just shoogy. Like, that I'm like, I have to rate low. Late night food, spinach, I have to rate low.
That's
And then her mom would just be crazy. She does the Christmas dance, which like could be good or bad thing, but it's also like I'd probably rate that low because I don't really care to see that.
Right.
And then her mom would wear like white. I'm like, based off of what I gave her, I'd probably have to give her second.
Yeah.
But I feel like her blush pink dress is probably cute.
Yeah, I feel like Regina
And
definitely.
it's probably like a vintage designer.
Wait, who got married in the castle?
Karen.
See, I would also see that kind of dress in the castle as well.
Yeah.
Karen would wear pink, but it wouldn't be like a pretty. It would be like a metallic, like magenta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't be like a soft blush, especially I would say with Regina's skin tone. A light blush would look really pretty.
And her hair. It would be giving like Barbie.
Did she wear a wig?
I think she did.
Okay, because I was watching, I was on TikTok kind of like doing a little research, and I was like, I peeped it, and I was like, wait.
I'm like pretty sure she did. Also, I noticed in the first couple of scenes, her hair is like kind of messed up. Like I don't know what they did with it, but then they fixed it. Okay, so who'd be second?
So your first would be Karen. Do you just want to go with, or I'll wait, or I don't know, because we know
I'll
who your
go
first
into-
is
okay.
now. Like, I mean, it's not.
Okay, so my
A
first is
secret?
Karen. If you didn't hear that, I think because of what I gave her, the location's castle. I'm like, that'd be fun going to a castle. And then colors. I mean, I did give. Oh, I locked my phone. I did give her rainbow fairy tale. So like, it could be good or bad.
Yeah.
But like, I think I was thinking more chuggy. So like, the theme I might rate a little low. And then she's wearing a puffy cupcake dress, but like, it could have potential.
Yeah. I think what would do it for me, like what would win me, is the castle.
Yes.
Like that would be so iconic.
Yes.
To just
Right?
go into a place and it's a castle.
I think that's what really wows me. And then also, her food would be Taco Bell. And I'm like, after a couple of drinks,
That's
would,
what I'm going for.
I would
is Taco Bell.
eat that shit up.
Yeah.
So I think the food and the location, I'm like, she really treats her guests nice.
Which is very important.
But she gets the date wrong, so.
Yeah. I feel like like a wedding, like people are going to remember based on the experience and food. So.
And I'll remember that burrito.
That, what kind do you get?
I don't know. I haven't had Taco
Wait,
Bell in like
really
3 years.
Yeah, she doesn't eat meat, so.
But I think they have good beans there.
Oh, for sure. I just get like a chicken quesadilla.
Sounds good. Okay. So second place for you.
Perfect. I'm probably gonna have to say Regina.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, like she doesn't.
What'd you give her
like,
again?
Out of what I have, I mean, none of these are probably.
Oh, you gave her like. No, wait. You gave her pink, right? Or no?
Pink florals, country club.
Yes.
Like I do really love a traditional wedding.
But it sounds basic.
But it sounds basic. But like
You're
know
like, I've been here before.
But you know you'll get there. Food's gonna be good. Drinks will be good.
No, for food, she would definitely have like plated, and it's like the smallest meal ever.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
agree?
Yeah. So maybe like.
Do you agree with me?
No. I. Yeah. She probably would. It'd be like half of a rib or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
maybe I put her like a little bit down because. Like I want to eat. I like a station.
So let me get like
can
seconds.
run through it.
Let me get seconds and thirds.
You know
real.
the TikTok where it's like, let me do a wraparound.
It's literally us.
Let me do a wraparound.
No, it's us working a wedding after 10 hours.
Dude, for real.
And when Sarah McCall's like, okay, you can eat, I'm off.
Run.
It's like the cartoon where the person's running and you just see the dust. It's literally me going to the station.
No, literally. Okay. And I think she would have good music. So, like, Obsessed, the Mariah Carey. I feel like that's iconic.
Yeah, her music she'd probably have like. Do you think she'd have a
Be
DJ
a lot of-
or a band?
Oh, that would have been a good to have on there. I think
I
she would have
know.
had definitely like a cello, like strings for the ceremony, and then cocktail hour would be like DJ, and then it would go to band.
Okay. Yeah.
And then she would end like the last hour would be DJ.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then first would be Gretchen for you.
Yeah, just
Okay,
because
I knew that was
love
gonna happen.
it's a personal, like, I love gypsies.
Yeah.
If we have any watching, please, I love you.
Stop. She wants to do a gypsy wedding.
I think they're so
They are
fun.
kind of iconic.
It's just they're funny
Like
and like
in like a
I don't mean funny like the wedding, like them in general, like they're just dramatic. And obviously I know like this is based on a show, so like they're supposed to be dramatic, but
they're real though. Have you
know,
ever seen the TikToks of them?
yes, they're travelers.
Yeah.
Like they really, I mean,
have you ever watched the show Peaky Blinders? Oh, because they're gypsies.
oh,
And they're like the travel.
really? Maybe I'll watch it.
Oh, there's
I've heard really
hot men in that show.
Girl, I know. I saw the, what is his name?
Tommy Shelby.
But who plays him? It's like
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
We have such the same type.
Yeah, we really do. If there's one thing to know.
Like this video if you think he's hot. Leave a fire emoji if you think he's hot.
No, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
maybe I'll
so
watch
go-
it. For some reason I thought it was about like
It's about
underground like
it's about like
mafia
it's
type.
based off a true story. It's about the Shelby family back in like the early 1900s, I think.
Oh wow.
I think when the war was going on. I could totally have that wrong. But they were like they were basically like in gangs and shit and like a bunch of like stuff with money.
Gangs and shit.
No, literally. They were like they had
Okay.
like razor blades in their hat, so they would take them off and like hit people. It was bad. Okay, so now why'd you pick Gretchen?
Basically I just love, I think it's really fun like when brides like have fun, not like sloppy drunk, but like they're having
When
a
they
good
just like
time
let loose,
and like they
they're
let
with family
loose
and
because
friends.
you really get to see them like obviously from the beginning of the day like super stressed, and then they're actually having fun.
It's so funny, like from our point of view,
Oh.
seeing a bride so stressed, like no emotion, and then you can actually see her let go at the
Yeah.
reception. You're like, oh, okay,
And she's like hugging him like, oh my, and I was like, I thought you didn't like me.
Yeah, I know, but it's like she's probably so stressed.
Yeah.
So I get that, girl.
But no, I just think she would be like a fun bride, and I think it would be a really fun wedding to attend. Like, could you imagine like cheetahs when you first walk in?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
Could
me?
you imagine being showered with toaster strudels?
Everybody goes home with a box.
Oh my gosh, they would have the money cannons, but it's toaster strudels. That would be kind
Dude,
of
and the
iconic.
dad would be up on the stage.
and he'd be grinning ear to ear. Stop. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah. Maybe
okay.
I shouldn't have given her fourth.
Listen,
But I gave her a really ugly wedding, so I get it.
yeah. We were different, but like also still very like both chuggy, both like outdated, both.
Yeah. I did a
Whatever.
mix of everything. Okay. So now we're going to rate if they're still married.
Yeah.
So
Let's do.
who do you want to start with?
Who do we do first? Katie?
Mhm.
Let's do Katie.
I'm trying to think. Well, for me, I put that she married Aaron Samuels. Low-key, no. Because I feel like she probably cheated on him.
Yeah. Well, I don't really see any of them really being together. Like any of them, maybe like I'll get there, but realistically,
Yeah, you think they all wouldn't be married?
I mean, some would be married, just not
I
happy.
think if anything, Karen would be married because Karen doesn't have a care in the world. And like her and her husband are like deeply in love. Oh wait.
Oh, he would treat her so good.
Like a
he would
princess.
He would love that she's
and he's
kinda,
like just as
confused.
delusional as she is. Yeah.
He
I
would
think she's still
eat.
married. But I agree. I think the other ones aren't married.
To have a man that just loves you no matter what.
Must be nice. And he calls her like Princess Cupcake. That's really sweet.
He would like call her like some kind of flower. Like, you know what I mean? Like he would really
Yeah.
cherish her. Damn.
My baby's breath.
Dude, if I heard that, if I heard a groom call a bride that, I would have to walk away.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, maybe,
But everyone else is divorced and like
I think Regina for sure.
I think
Regina for
Regina's
sure
on
is
her
having an
fucking
affair.
fourth marriage.
Fourth marriage. And I think Karen would have multiple children. I don't think Regina would have
Oh my
any
gosh,
children.
I think she would have like 8 children.
Regina?
No,
Or
Karen.
Karen.
Karen with her delusional husband. They're like madly in love, have 8 children. Like
She'd be like, I'm pregnant.
wait, they moved to like a farm and she's just like living it up.
Yeah. Like she becomes like a homesteader.
Yes.
Like no, she
And
would
she
would
frolics. She
change.
like frolics in the flowers in the fields. Sometimes I wish I was Karen.
Yeah. Wow. And then
I feel like Katie has like she cheats on her husband and it's like shitty, and then she like reinvents herself and she like
Yeah.
becomes a better woman, and now she's like
She's
single
like,
and
I'll go to
thriving.
therapy.
Wait, low key,
What?
she becomes a lesbian. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be that would be crazy.
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay, moving on to Gretchen. She would be divorced.
Gretchen would be divorced and she would be living off of her Toastal Strudel money. And, she would make him sign a prenup for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like her dad would make him.
Because he probably just married her for money to begin with.
I see her marrying some money though. Like, not like.
Like maybe she has like a second husband and like he's just as wealthy, but she's like actually happy.
She would love the pool boy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like a little younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when she's older. Like, she would walk out with her, like, shades and, like, her little cheetah print bikini.
Yes.
She would have a belly button piercing.
Oh, yeah. And she would have one of
80.
those, like, iconic hats.
Yeah.
Like, those, like...
And she would have the thing, you know, like, they hold it.
Yes.
And it, like, yeah.
She would
And
have
she'd,
her...
like-
she could finally wear her gold hoops. Oh, Gretchen.
Wow.
But then
And
Regina would come out of the woods and grab them.
She'd be like, I told you. She would send her a text and be like, I told you.
She'd send a
not to
selfie.
wear
Look what
those."
I'm wearing.
But I think they would all eventually be friends. Like, they would have yearly,
And they would have, like, cute
annual
reunions.
reunions.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Please follow us, subscribe, like all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.